Topping the news at 5:30, Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown is in the nation's capital tonight. He's meeting with other black mayors at the African American Mayors Association conference. And Mayor Brown, we thank you for joining us tonight. We see you. We want to hear from you. We understand that you visited the White House today. What did you talk about there? And was the president involved in those discussions?
Just came back from the White House about 45 minutes ago. The president honored us by meeting with the executive board of the African American Mayors Association. We talked about a whole range of topics: infrastructure investment, making sure that it's equitable, mental health, funding for mental health issues that are being seen not only in Buffalo and Western New York, but all across the country. We talked about the American Rescue Plan, and the president asked me about the Buffalo community, how we were healing from 5/14, 2022. It was very good to see that we have not been forgotten by the president here in Buffalo, that the horrific racially motivated mass shooting was still very much on the president's mind, and the president was talking about continuing to deliver resources and support to our community.
It's good to keep those lines of communication open. And of course, violence and racism are issues front and center here in Western New York because of the Tops mass shooting, and the president had visited after that. How are these issues, these specific issues, being addressed at the conference this week?
There has been a sharing of best practices, ideas, information, resources that mayors can use to bring more funding into their community. We were able to meet with several different departments and agencies of the federal government. The information sharing was very significant, very important, and the conference was a real major success. The African American Mayors Association is now made up of over 500 mayors from cities all across the United States of America, and the ability to share information, to share ideas, to get back information was very important. And I will use a lot of the information that I got back from the conference in the city of Buffalo.
Yeah, that was going to be my final question for you, Mayor. What are you taking away from this conference that can help Buffalo in any way?
Well, just opportunities to apply for even more funding. Significant resources have come to Buffalo for infrastructure, the American Rescue Plan funding, which is $331 million. But as much as that sounds like it's a lot of money, there are many pressing issues in our community. So we're working to bring as much in the way of resources back to the city of Buffalo as possible so we can invest in affordable housing, market rate housing, infrastructure, fixing the roads. And while we were able to meet with President Biden today, we were able to meet with Vice President Kamala Harris yesterday. A good series of meetings, and Buffalo is definitely on the radar screen for the federal government.
Well, Mayor Byron Brown, we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, and we wish you a safe trip back. And of course, we'll be talking about all these issues when you get home as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie.
And as